So Shinkron. And I know it's Valentine's Day out there, and I know that this is about 17 minutes ahead of when I normally stream, but hey, seemed like a good reason as any to stream. If you're wondering about the lovely Lisa Hanamore, she has work tonight, so we already had our Valentine's Day date this morning. And now I have made a surprise for her for when she arrives home later this evening, but she does not get off work until very late. So we're streaming anyways. If she gets home early, then I'll have to cut the stream short, but otherwise, no reason not to stream. So while I wait for you folks to gather on in, I'm gonna send out some links and whatnot. Type. Sending out links. Don't know if anyone will even show up, cause it is Valentine's Day. And I should probably move the microphone a little bit closer to myself so people can hear me. But I got more links to spam out every little which way. Every little which way. Which way, yeah. Yeah. Do. Well, someone in the game is messaging me.
I'm in great shape lately. I work to get stronger for you. That's the secret.
Oh yeah, good for you. Keep it up. You do that. Hi, Andromon. Hello, nice shirt, and your lip flaps are... my lip flaps are off? Oh, that is concerning. One moment. Let me see if I can't... Oh, not that one. Wow, I am horribly out of focus. How's that? Slightly more flap syncing? Hello, Casey Drake. I'm in the middle of sending out links to all of the random people out there who might actually be free because it is Singles Awareness Day. But hey, I am here. I'm streaming, and I've got links to send out to all the lovely peepers, just in case anyone is actually around on Valentine's Day. My girlfriend's at work, so we had our Valentine's Day date earlier this morning. Hello, Extinct. Welcome. Let me know if the lip flapping is in sync, because apparently it was not earlier. On the off chance that anyone is actually free this Valentine's Day evening, D&D has some Digimon story, Cider, Sleuth, live stream for ya. Okay. Tweet's been sent. Who am I forgetting? No, I'm forgetting something. Who am I forgetting? Also, you are the target for... on target for lip flaps. Yay for good company. At least it was probably cheaper than V-Day dinner. No, we had V-Day brunch at a place called Fat Apples. I spent close to $50 there. But yeah. And then, as a surprise for when Lisa Hanamore gets home, I baked her a cake. And, I iced it and used red decorative icing to make a heart and a border on it, and it's quite lovely. I'm kidding, that it's kind of bad. I'm not very good at drawing with icing. I'm not very good at drawing in general, but I digress. We have some sleuthing to do. We've got Digimons to find, and I think I sent links out everywhere. Well, let me check something. No, I didn't send a link to them. Okay, I sent a link to them. Hopefully they do. They show up. Any other links that I've forgotten to? Oh yeah, forgot here. Got here. This is what happens when I try and actually have something going while I am actively sending out links. Okay. Alright, things should be good. And some of you who I know have already reported that you've started to receive the t-shirts that you won from the January drawing. I'm hoping to be able to do another drawing here at the end of February, so remember to check out the Patreon! Provided that it's within the budget, I'll be doing another drawing here come the end of February. Anyone who's a It is so cool, I love it. Who is that? Casey Drake. Oh, Casey Drake, how did you change from orange to blue? How did you do that? You did a thing. How did you do that? I demand to know. Okay, we have no side quests to do. It's not going to affect Examon for a while. Go be productive, take on some cases. Ego searching isn't really my thing, but apparently there's a Nakano bulletin board. Go take a look if that's what you're into. Okay. Color changing is easy. I'm always purple because I set mine to purple. Okay. I need to figure out a way to make the chat easier to read above my head. Like, the actual text is easy to read, but whose name it is not necessarily. You need to come up with a solution for that. Alright. Apparently there's a Nakano bulletin board. Maybe it's on Eden. Is this more visible? Slightly. Yes. Thank you. Go to the Digilab. Hooray, where's this bulletin board? Fine. Can you put right stripe on the text boxes where the name goes? No, I cannot. I cannot, because then I would have to manually move the white stripe each and every time someone said something. Okay, that's not spot. Let's try on Eden. You'd think in an internet-connected society that there would be... Okay, let's try, the community area? Maybe? I don't know, I forget what we were doing. I know we're waiting for Examon to lose power so that we can actually feasibly destroy him. AFK Laundry Day, so it has that by... No, I mean, is it edit the text box graphic in the setup, but it has it by default. Let me take a look real quick. I cannot. I just have a few defaults that I go through. Sorry. I can enable or disable certain emotes, apparently. But yeah, I cannot put a white stripe on the text box things. I apologize. I'm sorry, folks. Alas. Alright, let's go to another area. Maybe... No, not common, maybe... It's probably in real life, then. Okay, I'll change my name to be brighter, but I can't. I have to give Twitch money for more color options. That's fine. I just have to remember that you are purple. You are always purple, and hopefully no one else will steal your purpleness. Your purpleness that is purple. And purple is my color, so I'm not unpurpling. Oh, hey, there's the bulletin board. I must be blind. Bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. Hey, your strange grounds during the night. I saw a monster shadow inside Nakano Broadway. Well, yeah, you probably did. The whole city's infested with Digimon. Dark things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? That detective agency's gotta be behind this. I'll just pretend I didn't read that last part. Hey, we have another case to tackle. I hope you're ready for another day of hard... Hang on. What's that? Is about that bulletin board? So people are saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder. Alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? Okay. Also, I may have drank the remaining icing. Like, oh, one new case was added. It's Nakano's Legendary Busters! Difficulty 1 star. This is a case from the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys. Okay! New investigation begin! Oh, hey, it's the Occult Club. Hi! Hey there, May. You're early today. Of course! When we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? May, calm down. You sound a little overeager. Sorry, Detective. She's just a little worked up. That's me for you. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Call me surprised to see you all still part of the Occult Club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. That's on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. No, really, we've had to call the fire department several times. Yep, I owe it all to you now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everybody knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. Gods, I forgot what good visual novel setup chat boxes were like. Sorry. Sorry. This is not a drinking rule drink, this is a Shen is dying drink. You all saw how I ended the last episode, right? This is a new one since then. This is where I'm at. I may have a bit of a caffeine intake problem. Just a little. Little teen tiny bit. Anyways. I have finally finished reading through a Let's Play of a visual novel by the name of Major Minor, which I think may just be the worst visual novel to grace Steam's library. And yes, that includes Sakura Spirit. It's not quite as creepy, but oh my god, is it stupid. This is what we call... This is a standard dumbass is form. This is a super dumbass. And this is what we call a dumbass that has ascended past a super dumbass. Or you could just call it a super dumbass 2. And this is to go even further beyond. I wish I was more skilled with video editing. I'd just pop the major minor or title card right above my hand right there for that sequence. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Inodin Occult Research Club. Gods, we actually have 4 characters on screen at once rather than just 2 or 1. And they actually have expressions. And their dialogue isn't written by a 4-year-old. It is made in an RPG, but it's actually an RPG. It's not a visual novel. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming back to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that... Ow. Isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you can call an occult mecca around here. Exactly! I couldn't have put it better for myself, Kinji. That's what I'd hope for, or out of the vice president. Blah 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 blah. Words, I can use them, I swear. I'm a professional word gooder. Aw, May. Yeesh, Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have welcome back, Casey. There's bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of the mouths and eyes in the lobby on the first floor lobby, for starters. Then there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn into bones overnight. Rumor has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. And then, wait a minute, holding a hidden sabbat? Are we holding a voice actor hostage while dressed in white, while flying over Nakano? Oh, now. And then you've got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All these things remain unsolved, so naturally... Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all already. What? You did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's all long in the past. Ah. Why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As your reward this time around, how about I give you my files with all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? Oh, then of course we'll do it! Tell us more! That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from the other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There's essentially 4 different phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind what is wrong with my voice? Why am I stuttering? First, I want to figure out what's behind Three-Legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then, I want you to look into Kata Kata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 a.m. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Ooh, these all sound great! This is going to be lots of fun to work on! I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now, it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? Okay, this is so exciting! I can't wait to get started! Everyone, we'll be heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double! May, wait up! Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Dot. Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Okay. Running.
This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant just kind of zones out sometimes. Is everything alright?
It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Cider's body. Control over Data is slipping. Really, Cider seems to have even forgotten what's happened there. Forgotten what happened where?
Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action!
No, you can't say that the Data in Cider's body is becoming unstable and then just not elaborate on that and yeah. Since we're here, might as well start on the first floor.
We're going through every floor and checking whether there are strange things are actually taking place, right?
Right. Since the reports of three-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there.
Alright, then let's get to work.
Okay. I figured out a little of three-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, was this popular Anita doll. It was clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé. Another male doll showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, being popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched. Matthew was regulated to the ex-boyfriend position. Okay, so it's Barbie and Ken with that weird dude that they introduced several years back that no one really knows the name of because it never really caught on. At least I don't think it caught on. I don't know, I don't follow Barbie.
Turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story.
Three-legged, oh my!
After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending pieces to Anita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan. When he tried to send the final piece to her, single leg. Because as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. Bleh! What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, ever searching for the memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. This is a doll! Why does a doll have a macabre story? You know, I think Nanaka and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell him I said that, okay? I'm a cat.
Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Why am I making her Valley Girl?
Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright then, on to the second floor!
Second floor. Now we to turn our attention to Kata Kata.
Well, time's a-wasting. Off we go!
Okay.
From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Teki Teki legend. Teki Teki is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident, so you can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Kata Kata, therefore, is an altered form that Teki Teki came to adopt after many years.
Okay. Name Teki Teki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves her arms. Where does Kata Kata come from? I don't know. You still haven't explained what Kata Kata is, other than a derivative of Teki Teki. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. You bump into it, it's game over. Ah, infamous touch of death enemies. One touch and you dead.
Naka's such a fady cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff.
Though he clearly only has eyes for May. Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. Okay. What will we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, gang! I mean, everyone. Hee!
Totally not making a Scooby-Doo reference.
Totally. Oh, hold on. Email. Thanks for being around. It's not much, but I sent you something. Check it out. Okay. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now.
Hey, Monica. How are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me! What better time is there to talk about love than in the middle of the night?
Ow. Am I going too far with the cat stereotype with her?
Zoinks! If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, run off with yours.
What's the right response? It's, I'm using them right now. You're surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Okay. I love that this place is still lit up like daytime. They apparently couldn't be bothered to make a nighttime thing for this. Oh hey, I think I figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling onto the train tracks in Hokkaido. So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when they're chattering. Why, is it cold there or something? I don't know. I don't know much about... Oh.
Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator.
Okay.
Alright, come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us.
It's past 2 a.m. now.
Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's still no sign of it appearing at all.
Maybe it's because you want it to appear?
This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask?
You'll see it at the end. May, it's okay. There's still hope. Let's keep it together.
Well, never took her for the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly.
May, we're getting a little worried about you. Why don't we take a little break back at K Cafe? When we meet up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use as a break room. Shouldn't be locked. He's not going to listen to reason.
I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. Ow! I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't! There's still Kotsu to check! We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here, I just know it. Alright, we get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good for you?
And K Cafe is clearly in the daytime as well.
There's nothing here! No ghosts, no spirits, nothing! Nothing! Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? Ow!
I want to see Matthew, Kata Kata, the Reaper, Elevator, Master Tip Tap. Okay, May. Really, I'm sure something will come along soon.
Really? You're sure? What's wrong?
Don't you guys hear it? Right. At the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko.
But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, it's a cop.
That sound just now. Did the elevator arrive on this floor?
It must must have! It's the Reaper elevator, it came! I knew it was real all along! Oh my god, that sound. Is it that Master Tip Tap? But now it's a different sound. And tell me it's... Wait, was that somebody's voice?
What's going on? What are all you kids doing here?
We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late?
Late? You see, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time.
Huh? But it's not even 4 yet.
Well, actually it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K-Cafe owner had this place unlocked. So this guy can use it. Hey, Cider. What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg?
What? What are you blathering about now?
Those dentures. Are they making that shattering noise because they're misaligned? They also came from the elevator, which would make you the Reaper?
Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? Fucking mind it!
Then the tapping sound must have come from... No! You mean to tell me this old guy is the one behind all of the local urban legends here? You have to be... You have to be kidding! Oh...
May's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. So it looks like you guys came through and solved all of the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out.
What's so good about it? It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks.
Perhaps. But as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? You see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in the deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research.
I feel like I kind of get it, but don't at the same time.
Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your reward. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have.
Well, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that.
Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about.
Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective.
What are you saying, May? Have you been paying any attention to what's been going on?
So? Do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Manaka?
Oh, well, maybe just a little.
If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself.
Hey, that's no fair. I cannot do her voice for long. Ugh. Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once too.
Ah, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you later. Meow.
Looks like it's just the two of us again, Cider. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back
to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those occult club kids are something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be a friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? Okay. Alright, let's... Whoa! What the...
What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the?
Oh, hey, Pete! Run away!
Ugh. Miko. Uh-huh.
Well, that's a thing. Anyways, we completed the case. Take a drink. Where'd I put the... I put the drink over here. I'm not used to it being on that side. Alright, we completed the case. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one another. But I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. What other case soon? It's not going to affect Examon for a while. Go be protective. Take on some cases. I haven't seen Pete in a while. I doubt he's left Nakano Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find him. Well, we know where he tends to hang out.
To the 4th floor!
Okay, into the K Cafe. You seen Pete? Pete's not here. Interesting, he's usually always here. That or in the, detective's office. I wonder, where could Pete be? Let's try 3rd floor. Pete! Petey! Pete! Petey Weedy! There's Pete! Wait a minute, what are you doing out in public? Oh, it's you, huh? Do you? You know what I am? 'Cause I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a... thing. Whoa, what the... Hey, where'd you go? Mush mush! What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? I just came back here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. Could be related to what you just witnessed. Pete, are you okay? Alright, let's take the case. Oh, this is the last one of the top row. Huh. Ghost Cat Building. 4 stars.
I've been looking for so long, my Miko. My poor cat. Please find Miko.
I'll take the case, I guess. Who is messaging me? Discord, are you messaging me? Discord, be quiet. Stop buzzing my phone. I'm making various cat sounds tonight. This case comes from the old man, Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the occult club members. It was well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like these, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. He said the case was listed as Ghost Cat Building. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't exactly state when. It wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Okay.
Pete! Where are you, Petey? Is my kitty mascot okay? Whoa, why is the building shaking? It feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. He's gonna... Okay.
Welcome! Grab a drink and have a seat, and stay as long as you like.
Earthquake? I didn't feel anything of the sort. Oh wait, hold on, he's supposed to be young,
So old man Mizushima's not in right now. Alright. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up.
Next day, early morning. Damn, how early do I have to go to bed? Let's head for the K-Cafe. Whoop, damn it. Digimon. Thanks for being there. To show my thanks, I sent you a present. Okay, that's the only message. No, I didn't want to exit. I want to go to the 4th floor.
Oh, hey.
There he is.
Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon, but you couldn't find me. You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's been done, what's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now.
I can't decide which old man voice to use for him.
Hi, Miko, you see. He's inside this wall here. This'll be a good voice for him. Oh, God's earthquake.
Mosh Mosh, are you at K-Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. There's a really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them.
What's that?
An earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave.
Pete!
It's...
I don't want to know. Better not knowing. Things are fine as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this.
It's Miko!
No, I'm Pete.
But if you are Miko, just come back to me!
No, I can't. That's much to ask of me. I'm not... Cider, please, leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are.
Sorry, Miko. I'm sorry.
Ah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there.
I can't stop coughing tonight for some reason. Not a drink and roll drink. Again, Chin is dying drink. I've felt perfectly fine all day. Why am I coughing now?
As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there, or from the old internet lines that computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before effects are felt in the real world. Cider, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you.
Roger.
Connect jump!
Please let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? And one way to find out.
Better check and make sure that my Digimon are in, they're good. But just in case. Just in case. Let's see. Just in case. Don't have to worry about them getting too beat up on the way to whatever's at the other end of this digital line. Dudes, you're lucky there's a mini-map. What? No, no. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see. Okay, I see. I see. I think I get it. There's Thews. Just Thewsing it up. Right in front of me. That's a dead end. Maybe that path over there? I could get a full map view. Okay, this continues, so yep, this is the way. Log out! Huh. Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? You're our friend. No response. Let's find Pete. I'll give Pete. Real quick, let's, because I get the feeling that deactivated by entering this place. Oh, there's no map for that section. Interesting. Not sure this is the team I'm gonna want for whatever we're gonna end up facing, but Thews is never a bad choice. Neither is Gandalf Black. And Vespa's just good company. Might as well crack open this wall and get the treasure while we're here. A restraint chip. That could be useful, potentially, and what's this? Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for this lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During the land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers, and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. Today, something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. Those two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Cider. Cider asked me who I was. I said that I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yep, Pete. That's my name. Made me really happy to have one. Really are special things to have. Got the keyword Pete. Interesting. Oh hey, Digilab. Might as well heal up. Okay. Heal on up, and let's take a look at how are you doing, my man? You got a shit ton of way to go yet. In fact, you know what? Let's see. You got 4 more speed than you need. Here, wait a minute, is the training done yet? Yeah, the training's done. Okay, we're gonna pop you out of the Digi Farm real quick. Do a bit of work with you. Herb. Go sit with the others for a second. Okay, let's see. Reduce. Okay, we only want to slightly reduce it. Okay, how much did that do? Speed, that reduced it by 1. Okay, so we need to use 3 more. Okay, that's 3. How you doing? Okay. Okay. Do I have anything that'll up your ability? No, I have 8 of those. Sure, why not? Here, Burb. Get back in the party. Okay. What is your stats? Esme, Vigor Mushroom, Power Pine. And no. Give you one of these. That should be enough ability. And some Power Pines. Cannot increase his skill further. I can't increase his skill any further. Ah, damn it. But he's still 12 short. Okay, you know what? You're in luck. Have one more. Okay, your ability is now maxed out as high as it's going to go. Have another Power Pine. Attack +4. That's as high as it's gonna get, huh? That's the absolute highest I can raise it at the moment, huh? Okay, you're gonna need to get the 8 remaining points via levels. Right then, so you know what that means. Train! I have one of the things he eventually turns into already, and yet I am doing this for you guys. Because you demand it. Oh man, I forgot to turn that back on. It's just, not worth it. You're not worth the XP. I'm sorry, Gurumon. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this back on and continue looking for Pete's fragments. Or data, or whatever the hell it is we're finding. Okay, here's a data piece. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence in its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted to huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It is likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that stage.
Yoshitsu really likes this girl named Fuyumi Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's 1 in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance. But what I can do, curl up and fall asleep on Yoshida's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshida talk to me so happily.
Huh. Interesting. Let's see, where haven't we checked for info yet? I don't think I've gone down this way yet. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I take this one? Don't remember. Okay, yeah, I did take this one. However, there is another route down No, there's not another route. Okay, backtrack. Take a different route. One, two, three, four. Okay, let's find Pete. Or Miko. Or whoever the heck they are. Point is, they're our friend and we need to find them. Okay, Nakano Broadway Construction Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors, as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at the cost to some aspects of NB's integrity. The elevators, for instance, can only connect the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception.
Yoshida told me that he and his son have been into a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so that made them tired. But he said his son still had a good time. People call Yoshida Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshida Mizushima. Yoshida's a big, important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have seen the fair with Yoshida too, but he and I are always together in the computer room, so that's okay. I'm content.
Got the keyword Yoshida Mishima. Interesting. Plot thickens. Let's see, where haven't I been yet? Yes. There's a spot I haven't been, the teleporter directly in front of the point I came in and from. There's 2 more fragments to be found. Attack restraint ship B. Don't need that in the near future, I don't think. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants to internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who bought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. In the end, this meant that the formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had been already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage.
Yoshida always has me sitting on his lap, laying my head all nicely and gently. I love Yoshida. Yoshida always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshida gave it to me, so I love it.
Interesting. One more piece to collect, and I'm not quite sure how to get to it. Okay. Drop down here. Have I been through this teleporter or that one? This is the teleporter I haven't been through. Escape gate times 3. Handy. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 5. So what did I send since file 1 was read out? I had to do laundry. First file was... We found out that Nakano doesn't have any specific blueprints, but Nakano was revisited as a construction project as part of a revitalization and income doubling plan that it was in post-war World War II Japan. So they kind of built it bit by bit without a set guide, so it's kind of wonky and doesn't quite make sense. Like, that's, for example, why there's a building is 10 stories tall, but the elevator only goes up to 4th floor. Let's see. And then we found out a little bit about Miko, who was the old man's pet, and the old man was apparently the chief of a computer division, and Miko was his cat pet. And Yoshida went to the World's Fair with his son, and Yoshida also was a big fan of that idol that Pete went on about in the past. So that should bring you up to speed. Anyways. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of the MacArthur's GHO. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere.
Dark in here. All dark. Can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything. Never been this dark before. It is not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Bushido, where are you? Bushido. Bushido. Please sit me on your lap. Pet my head again. Bushido. Yoshi. Oh. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm...
Uh-oh. So it's begun. Though I have to say this is a bit more than what I had bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure.
Who am I? Somebody. Anybody tell me.
Let's save real quick.
Please. Who am I?
Pete, Yoshido, or Miko? What do we tell him? What do we tell our friend? Extinct Set thinks that we should call him Pete. Casey thinks we should call him Yoshido? Okay. He is saddest kitty. Yoshido's Mizushima is the name of the old man, by the way. Wait, no. Miko. Okay. Looks like we have a draw. Alright. This will be Pete. This will be Miko. Let's see what happens if we say, wait. I don't know. Well, we're going with Pete. Pete for now.
Pete? No, that's not right. That's not right.
Pete's fighting us? Why is he fighting us? And holy shit, he's strong for... He's should not be that strong. Holy shit, Pete's powerful. Why is Pete so strong when he's an in training 2 level? Dudes, wake the fudge up. Wow, not only is he strong, he's fast. Since he's neutral, I can't inflict super damage on him. Hold on. Let's see. Where do I have a sleep recovery? Wake the fudge up, Thews. You're needed. I'm sorry, Pete! I'm sorry! Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshiro is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshiro's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. Found me. Yoshito. Looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups.
Miko! Miko, it's really you!
Yoshito, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me so long.
I can't do the old man's voice, it's killing my throat. Every time I do the old man voice, my throat starts hurting.
I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend.
No, okay, really. Don't have to be sorry. No, you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go.
Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd never live to see Miko with my own eyes again.
Eh?
I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. That computer room is where I used to work. Only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Yumi Yuki, anything to keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many, many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko, too. Couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up, and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up over time and nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it'd been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never, ever forget this day.
Aww. I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. That old cat's had a hell of a life. Wouldn't you agree, Cider? We can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point, we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much, yet how little, the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all these years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But you know, there is still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. What's that? You mentioned towards the end, Old Man Mizushima said now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier, whether he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to an interest that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building so much that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently. Good night, Extinct! So, wait, what are you implying? Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshito Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Ah, that's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the Occult Club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah. Let's keep it to ourselves. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Okano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living, the noble and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole-in-the-wall we call home. The implication here is that the old man was a ghost. Or gifts. Anyways.
Drink! We finished the case!
Somehow the ghost was able to pay the fee. I don't know. Well, looks like it's just you and me here again. The couches look so empty without Pete around. We better get more clients to keep them warm. How's it going on that whole Examon thing? Take some cases. There's no more cases to take. Whoa, what the? Mush mush. Hey. Oh, that you. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Pseudo said that the weakened Examon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Examon. Help Pseudo. Listen up though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. See you later. I don't like this. Let's heal up before we do that. Okay, fully recovered. Out of the Digilab. Alright, Chaos Faction hero. I mean, errata. I mean, person this game continues to ship me with, but still, the ship with Yuko is is the strongest one. Hey, it's Valentine's Day. You think that I wouldn't talk about shipping? Hold on. Digimon, Organize, Vespa. Let's see. Who has... You, P. Okay. Alright, P. We don't normally take you into boss fights, but hey. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. You're getting stronger. Get out of here, shall we? That's actually a pretty balanced team. I keep forgetting that enemies can show up around here. Might be a good place to grind off camera. If enemies continue to show up here after what we're about to do. Hey there, Examon. You're looking huge as always. Arata, what are you doing?
Ah, here you are. I've been waiting. I'll take care of that big thing first. It'd be messy if your buds started showing up.
Arata, you're being a real dick, you know that?
Yes, Pseudo told me all about it. You softened up Examon, right? Way to go, Cider Sleuth. Yeah?
You're still being a big dick.
Ah, okay. This one? This is the one you're worried about. It's pretty convenient being able to devour anything. Eaters, Digimon, even human beings, really. I want to eat and eat and eat and eat, and I can't stop. I can't help it. It's like I'm always starving. The more I eat, the more power I gain. At the same time, I'm able to feel less and less. The strange thing is that that's not as bad as I might have thought. For whatever it's worth.
Arata, you were... Arata? Stick your arm off. I'm going to do an emergency amputation for both our sakes, like right now.
Does that repulse you? I suppose it would have to.
You're a man. You've reached the point of anime supervillain, Arata.
What's that? What's the point of getting this powerful? It's not like I want to do something terrible.
No, but you've already done something terrible, dude. You friggin' ate a sentient being, and then some.
There was something I'd forgotten to do for so long, and I finally remembered what it was. So I'm going to finish it. To do that, I need power.
Sorry, Shin, you can't amputate stupid. I can try, damn it. I sat through all of Major Minor. Both the bad and the good ending, which the good ending is surprisingly shittier than the bad ending.
More, and more! And it's because I remembered. I have nowhere to hide. And all my escape routes are cut off.
Yeah, speaking of cut off, you mind stretching your arm out for a second?
So I'm moving forward. No matter what happens, I won't try to run or hide anymore.
What is Major Minor, even? It is perhaps the single worst visual novel on Steam's library. And yes, that includes Sakura Spirit. Check out my YouTube if you want to see how far we managed to get through it before we decided it was too creepy to get through. It's less creepy, but it's far more cringy. And it's still really creepy at times. Mostly due to the art in it. Oh, holy crap. Did you... What? Oh, holy crap, what? Did you look up Major Minor? That is pretty bad. Yeah. Tell you what, I will show you some of the... Those of you that are patrons, I will show you some of the artwork of Major Minor in the Discord once we're done playing tonight. And you can see for yourself why I'm like, purge this world, purge everything in it. Oh, by the way, it is furry-based. Now, I have nothing against furries. Everyone has their own things. I mean, hell, there's some furry art out there that's actually pretty damn impressive. But, I hereby ask permission to just purge everything about this game in a holy underwater fire. You know what? No, not a holy underwater fire. A holy outer space fire. That is how intense the fire needs to be. Okay, moving on. But who cares about all of that? You're right. Let's just leave that for now. The real matter at hand is this huge thing. Okay. I'm going to start. Purge it in the sun? Yes! See? Arata got exactly what I was breathing is labored. Attack! Oh, I don't need P for this fight. Never mind. In that case, Vespa, get back out here. Actually, you know what? No. P can stay in. Some EXP. The sun is on fire in space and was worshipped. See? Arata / Ruki, you got exactly what I was going for. Holy outer space fire. Alright. Let's do a cross counter on my boy Gandalf here. Avara, not Arata. I have to think of... I don't have the IQ of a slug. Sorry. Talking about Major Minor and then talking about how stupid Arata is being here kind of made my brain dirt for a second. I'm sorry, Avara. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, buddy. You're not looking so good. I have a present for you. That present did not work as well as I had hoped it would. Let's see. Do I have... Yes, I do. I just throw one. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Wait, that's Pokemon, not Digimon. Attack! Wow, that's the power that you, exchange your humanity and your morals for, huh? Wow. Wow, really, really worthwhile there, Arata. Double impact. See, even P can do more damage than you just did, Arata. Inspect Handler. What? Oh, God's Tentacle Grape. Wow, Arata. Even P can do better than your Tentacle Grape. I got another gift for ya. That did well. Okay, let's just throw another one of the... He picked up the chicken knife, but he hasn't run from any battles since grabbing it. Called for which? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, so... A buff named after the Holy Sword Excalibur is just a speed up. Well, I suppose he did buff out his other stats as well. Hold on. Let's see. Speed boost. Here, Thews. Get your turn a little faster. Boost! I said, get your turn a little faster, Thews. Boost! There we go, that's more like it. In Dragon's Glory! Mine's better. Knockback. Oh, you son of a... Oh. You just undid all of the... You just undid all the buffs that I had been building. put the A-team back in here, shall we? Oh, hey, they kept their buffs. Good. Eldritch, later Calibog, later Caliburn, later Excalibur. I guess everything is better older. Technically, they're not older renditions of the same thing. They're different regional variants of the same thing, from what I understand. Then again, I could be misinformed. Take it as you will. Draconic Impact. Are you going to knock my party out again? Oh, shit. That's not good. Breathing is labored. The Tama! Quickly, the Tama! Where is it? Where is it? Full revive spray. That's worth using. Okay, now let's get the Tama out of here and get the big guy back in. Hopefully we can get a few more turns off of him before... Okay, SP Capsule B. Zeus can use his Mojo again. Ambrosia of Demise. Yeah, you keep buffing up your attack and crit. See where that gets ya. See what that does for ya. You know what? Zeus, have a heal as well. Just cuz. And, P, you know what? You know what, P? Oh. I can't revive people with revive spell if they're not actually in the active party lineup. Okay. Just nightmare him. Nightmare him. Ah, you didn't use Draconic Impact. That means you're not gonna be able to survive this one. Give him a Prezi, Thews. That got you some levels. Exactly 1. Oh well, drink for levels anyways. Okay, now, Arata, I need you to ask... Arata, I need you to not do the thing that you're thinking about doing.
This one's really too big for me. I'm never going to be able to eat it all.
No, just don't even try. Don't even try, Arata. In fact, you know what? Here, why don't you just eat your own arm? Just eat your own arm. That seems tastier, right?
What's up? Something you want to say?
Hey, look over there. It's totally not me connection jumping into your brain. ...
I know what you want to say anyway. I mean, it's been on my mind too. The thought that Pseudo could be using me. I'm sick and tired of thinking about all that. Let the clever ones sort out the hard stuff. After all, I'm still just a kid.
Ah, but are you a squid?
I haven't grown or changed a bit since 8 years ago. I'm still just a boy.
I'm pretty sure you've gone through puberty since then, Arata.
So I should act like one, right? Do what the wise adults tell me. Be good. That's the way to get the power I want. Simple give and take. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, you think the guy whose name is ominous with the word for fake is using you? Ah, couldn't be.
I've gone and disappointed you, haven't I? We got along so well up until now. But look, I'm changing.
I like to think that Cider was just, like, up until this point kind of zoned out and is just now like, oh, wait, oh yeah, he's here, I should do the thing. Way to shift up your responsibility. Screw you. He is lazy trash.
I'm no longer the person I once was.
I can fix that. Or you could do that. Goodness knows you didn't help, fighting this thing. Okay, so now we have a severely injured Examon just kind of slow air humping the side of a building. What do we do with that? I don't know what to do with that. Save? Yeah, of course we'll save. We'll save. How do we get this guy back to the digital world? How do we... Okay, you know what else you could do to change?
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every day!
How'd I do?
Well done. But I think you managed to take out a rampaging dragon, even after it had been weakened. It ended up turning out just as I expected.
Eh?
I am one smart cookie.
Okay. Send the Digimon to the Shadow Realm. But that involves beating it in a children's card game.
Examon's activities may have halted, but Magnamon and the others are still monitoring it. There should be no cause for concern, but they're keeping an eye on it just in case.
I approve of your Saitama. I got to meet Saitama's English voice actor. You wanna know something fun? It's the same voice actor for Plague in English, from Miraculous Ladybug in Chat Noir. That tickles me. So now we know why Plague is the Kwame of Destruction, because he's got that one punch!
This completes the bond between you and Digimon. Not only have you successfully courted the Royal Knights to our cause, you've gotten past their misplaced trust and delusions. Be proud of who you are. Yes, what is it?
So my friend kind of ran off before I could do my weird, the touch, you got the power thing to put him back to normal.
You're concerned about Arata Sonata? Actually, I suppose given how you think, you find the prospect exciting. His skills don't rival those of the Royal Knights, but he's approaching that level abnormally quickly. But someday those powers of his might make him... Perhaps he's already a threat to us. But I shall leave him to you. Perhaps use your usual crouching lunge attack. Surely, that would be the best strategy to employ.
What? Is that a reference to something? I don't know what that means. Mush mush.
Excuse me. Hello, Cider. I know where Miss Rie... No, I mean I know where Lord Nightmon is. Oh! I got help from the Kamishiro engineers and analyzed all of Tokyo's digital waves. Traces of the method used to control the digital waves were found in the Akihabara digital shift.
Ah, yes. Where else would Lord Nightmon hide out but in Otaku World? Also Porn World. Funny enough, it's apparently like less than a block away. You go from all the official merch and stuff to all the naughty fan dojins. At least so says as Lisa Hanamore when she tells me about her experiences in Japan.
Following those tracks, Vex backled us to picking up a signal that matches Lord Nightmon's. So please, come to Akihabara. I beg you. I'll be waiting there. Looks like we're about to reach the climax of this case. The only remaining Royal Knights who oppose us are Duftmon and Lord Nightmon. Finding where one of them lurks is a big step. Make haste for Akihabara.
Okay! Chapter 17, Recollection. Drink for new chapter! Okay, we'll read some Digiline messages before anything. Okay, farm training completed.
My luck is the worst today. I don't have a lick of motivation on days like today.
Seems I can't take a break from work I can take a break from work in a month or so. So I'll come back to Japan.
Really? That was faster than I expected. What should we say, chat? Tell me, I seek your guidance for consulting with the Cider Mama. Checking out messages from other places. What I'm doing. Chair-kun, be nice. Be nice, Chair-kun. I'm sorry that I banged my head into your arms while I was reading Major Minor. I'm sorry. Okay. Ruki/Avara says, really? I'm sorry, Chair-kun. You're the one who supports me the most in my times of sanity lost. That's why I did it. Because I know that you will never betray me, Chair-kun, and I hope to never betray you. I'm sorry that Zelda scratches you constantly. Really? Excitement. Okay. Oh, there's 2 new side quests. We'll get to those next time. Because unfortunately, my voice is starting to give out, and I can feel the strain in the back of my throat. So I'm going to have to sign off early on this one. Hour and 40 minutes, that's not too bad, but yeah, I'm sorry folks, I don't know why my voice is giving out so early this time. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Remember, send me some follows. Follows help me make things fun for you guys, like potentially earn an emote to use in the chat that you can spam above my head and stuff. As well as other fun stuff that Twitch will let me do if I get enough followers and do enough streams within a 30-day period. I don't have to get enough followers within a 30-day period. There's no time limit for that. I just have to have a minimum number of followers. So, really, whenever you do it, it's good. Also, don't forget to check out the Patreon. We're doing fun, we do fun giveaways and other fun stuff. We also have rewards. That reminds me, I need to do the Twitter shout-out sometime in the near future, as well as the video shout-out. Look forward to that, folks. And yeah, you also get access to the patron-only Discord channel, where you can hang out with me, share some fresh memes, all sorts of fun stuff. I'm always on Discord if you need to contact me. Unless, of course, I'm at my day job, because I am a responsible little day job worker and try to keep my hobbies to a minimum when I'm actually on the clock. But, yeah. That's all for tonight, folks. Have a good night. Bye-bye. I love you all. Happy Valentine's Day.